set to kick off.
After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. Leading them out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson.
Tremendous overall athlete, does everything that you're looking for. Big time in the quarterback run game against their better opponents, but can also operate skillfully from the pocket and can beat you with his mind as well.
Watson on first down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. This is caught. It's Boyd. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Watson. Forced out to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
Deshaun Watson.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Watson's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
Number 31.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Took a heck of a chance there, didn't he? Result-based business, we know that. That result was positive for him. But, oh, my goodness, how close was that to being negative?
Well, because you're essentially in the shadow of your own end zone there to go for. I get it if it's late 4th quarter. Well, it paid off. I guess the end justifies the means, right?
It certainly does. Had to be more than a gut feeling there. Had to be just total confidence they would pick it up.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Man open left side is Brown. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
The Chiefs will set up for the...
So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. And they're able to ground it in there on the two-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The two-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for two, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for two early? That's what people are wondering about.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Gayon Buchanan made the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
First quarter with the score, Chiefs 8, Cardinals 9.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Watson. Completes his short throw to Stocker. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On third down, here's Bell. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charlie. Where have we seen this before? Very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. Of course, that's the...
And he'll go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
On first down, Watson. That is incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Steps away to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. Open man here, Sims complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Bell, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and...
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air yet again, Watson. Slant pass to Boyd. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, it's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bell. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Again, it's Watson. The Kansas City defense, tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
A 35-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through, and that will bring the deficit back down to 3.
Chiefs 8, Cardinals 5.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Now Wilson on first down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, it's Wilson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Goodwin able to haul it in. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Here's Breida. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the 2nd half. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Any team that successfully runs a toss play cannot do it with an offensive line that can't move. You've got to have mobile players, especially those tackles, who can move laterally and seal the edge in order for the back to get upfield.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Hooked up by Jesse Bates. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. That catch good for only a couple. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Watson. That's complete right side to Kmet.
Watson's pass.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Watson looks to throw again. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Incomplete.
Watson's pass intended for Luke Stocker. Incomplete.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
And 10.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Operating from the gun, Watson. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Cole Kmet. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
From the gun, Watson. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
26-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
On the keeper.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And 5 at the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Watson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
To Stevens.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, Watson. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Steven Sims there to make the grab. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Here's Watson operating from the gun. And he's got it. But he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down, Mostert. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Wilson. This is Hamler on the receiving end. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man Hamler, that's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Watson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. This is caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down 17-16. A little over a minute and a half remaining. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger. Here's Wilson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A really nice gain of 25 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
On first down, here's Breida. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. We've had some wild Super Bowl finishes recently. 49 in Arizona, 51 in Houston, now this one. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
Wilson to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. This is Breida, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's a loss of
as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
The 6-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Goal.
Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Throwing now is Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, it could come back at you a long way.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game planned for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Now it's Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Goes underneath for Bell. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. One last throw here for Watson. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.